Are you a chicken or an eagle? So, I've had a few discussions over the days, over the times, about my kids, about how I live my life, about the things that I teach. And one of the things that often comes up is, don't you want to fit in? Don't you want your children to fit in? How are you supposed to fit in with society if you do these things? And my question has always been, and will forever be, why would I want to fit in? Why would I want to participate in that? We've reached a point in society where, to put it bluntly, it is horrendously soft, horrendously short-term driven on dopamine, on instant gratification, on choosing simple pleasures that bring no fulfillment over actually doing things that will progress us forward in life. You can see it in all domains of life, from participation trophies to this silent quitting generation to everything needs to be fair and equal and even and perfectly distributed. What happened to effort? What happened to working hard? What happened to the pursuit of something great? And it's all disappeared in the wayside. And so this concept of fitting in, of being normal, of pissing our lives away, of, as someone so delicately put it to me, of being mouth breathers and a waste of good oxygen, of being wage slaves, of this concept of just settling and succumbing to average, of letting the pursuit of something bigger than yourself disappear. And I think it's sad. And I think it's a sad commentary on where we are in this world. That anyone who puts themselves out there, who strives for more, who pushes to be more, do more, live more, achieve more, is considered a freak, is considered a weirdo. And I've spoken about this before. You want to feel judgment? It isn't, smoking, drinking, doing drugs, having a wank, any of those things. You want to feel judgment? Go out in society in a situation where food and alcohol is aplenty and considered the norm, and don't partake. I have never received more judgment, more criticism, more questions than in the situations where everybody else is partaking in drinking and eating junk food, and I choose not to. That is the points where I receive the harshest judgment and criticism. And it's not that I can't participate, it's not that I can't have fun, it's not that I can't be a part of the group. It's that I hold up a mirror to the choices that they make, the choices that they participate, and the choices that I make for my own life. And it is this one. And there's a parable about it when, a farmer takes in an egg and he finds this egg. He's out on a walk and he finds an egg. And so he takes it home and he puts it in with the chickens. And the chickens sit on it and raise it as their own. And as this bird grows up, it's different to the other babies. It's not a chicken. And it's constantly looking at the sky. And it tries to fit in, but it never does. It's called to something. It feels this call to the sky, that it should be among the sky. And they are always telling him that no, we stay on the ground. We peck for our food and we stay on the ground. But something is missing. Something feels wrong. Something feels empty in this pursuit. And so, as time goes by, eventually he sees a bird flying above, and he asks the mama chicken, "What is that?" Mama Chicken responds, "That is an eagle. They are the kings of the sky, but we are not like them. We stay on the ground." And in that moment, that baby bird that was taken in by the chickens realized that it was not a chicken at all. It was an eagle, and it was meant to soar. It was meant to fly above everybody else. It was not meant to fit in. And that's who we are. We are not meant to fit in. We are meant to chase more. We are meant to be different and do more. And I think you have that calling. You know, you and I are built different. And as I said, I feel like you have that because I don't think you'd be listening to me. I don't think you'd be here if you were the same. We are meant to achieve more in this life. The question is, what are you going to do about it? The question is, will you reject the call of mediocrity, reject the call of average, and pursue something bigger than yourself? To push beyond this notion of fitting in and see what you are truly, truly capable of. Because that's what 126 to Greatness is all about. It's about seeing what you are capable of, to cut away the bullshit, to step outside of average and mediocrity and see who you can become. And by no stretch of imagination is it easy. It's not a walk in the park. It must take sacrificing things that don't serve you. But they aren't sacrifice if you receive a return on your investment. And I can guarantee if you sacrifice the shit that doesn't serve you in this world, the ROI on that will be huge. Because I talk about quite frequently junk food and alcohol and drugs and TV and social media and these dopamine chasing things that do not serve you, that do not progress you towards your goals. And I want to make it abundantly clear that it's not that I don't enjoy those things. In fact, I love them. It's the fact that I know that we are called for more and that those are the things that are part of the issue. They are part of the things that are holding us back. I have a bar in my house. I have legitimately hundreds of bottles of spirits in my house. We have a wine fridge, a wine rack. My first job out of school, while I was actually, no, it was my second job. That's a lie, my second job. But one of my early jobs was working in a bottle shop. It was one of my favorite jobs. I used to pick wines. It's not that I don't enjoy these things. I have to recognize what my higher calling is and what matters more to me. The simple enjoyment in that moment or pursuing something bigger than myself. And does that mean I will never partake again? No. I will absolutely drink again. I will drink at the end of this year. I make cocktails for Christmas every year. I will go out, I will take my wife out for her birthday and for our anniversary, and we will share a bottle of wine. But it means in 99% of the situations, I will choose the better option. I will choose something beyond that because I need to lead by example. I need to be the best version of myself. I need to fuel my body to be able to show up as the best version of myself. And it's not punishment to eat the right foods, to drink the right things, to make the right choices. It is rewarding my body. It is fueling my temple. It is making sure I consistently and unendingly show up more often than not as the best version of myself. That's what this is about. And it's about building that discipline. As I said, you and I are built different. We aren't cut from the same cloth. We aren't meant to fit in. We are meant to stand out. And can I tell you what stands out? A man, a father who is in incredible shape, who shuns the short-term enjoyment of grog, of junk food, of drugs, of dopamine, of porn, of all these kinds of things, and consistently shows up as the most incredible version of himself. And your body is a reflection of that. Yes, I talk about fitness and your physical aspect a lot. And that's because it is a reflection of your choices. It is one of the most clear and abundant reflections of the choices you make on a daily basis. And we've spoken about it before, but the standard is on the fucking floor for this. You know, this hype around the dad bod, which I still must grab that video, is absolute fucking bullshit. It is a societal created concept because it makes people feel better about themselves. I can 100% guarantee that if you actually got into incredible shape, that your wife would love it. The only reason she might not love it is because you would set a new standard for your family. But being the fit dad, leading by example, is such an important thing. And it is such an important thing for your children as well, that they grow up thinking that being healthy, being fit, being capable of doing anything and everything you want at the drop of a hat is the normal thing. That is what you want. That is a gift that will keep on giving to your children. That is something that will continue to serve them for their entire life. And they're going to have friends who will show up, and you can be that beacon for them as well. You can not only influence your children, but their friends and their friends and their friends. Your circle of influence will grow and grow, and you can teach a whole grouping of children what it means to be an example, what it means to be a man, to show up as the best version, the best father, the best husband, and the best man that you can be. That is something powerful. And I think that is something worth more than a glass of wine every night, or a beer here and there, or going out with the boys every Friday night. That is a life of legacy. That is a life of meaning. That is a life worth fucking living. And that's what we are chasing. It's 126 to greatness. We are chasing greatness here. We are becoming the best fucking version of ourselves that is humanly possible, to inspire our children, to inspire their friends, to inspire our wives, our friends, our family, all those that we serve, to lead by example, to show everyone around you what a man who keeps his word is capable of. That is something powerful, and something I feel that you are called to do. Because as I said, you aren't meant to fit in. You are meant to be different. You wouldn't be here right now listening to this if you weren't meant to be different. You are called to something greater. So it's time to start acting like it. It's time to step into your power. It's time to step into being the best man that you can be. Because you are meant for more. And your children and your wife and all those that you serve deserve more. So if you're ready, you know what to do. If you're ready to burn the motherfucking boats and to find out who you truly can be, message me. And let's throw you in the deep end. Let's cut away the shit and see who you can truly become. But also, if you're not quite there yet, standard platitudes. If this spoke to you, if it resonated with you, if it connected with something deeper inside you, then please like, comment, share. Send this to someone, a father, a man who needs to hear this. Help inspire them, help them become the most incredible version of themselves. And, you know, if you're ready to take the next step, please click the link in my bio and join the Daily Greatness Mail, where I will share tips and methods and ways that you can step into the best father, husband, and man that you should be. And as I said, lastly, if you are ready to burn the motherfucking boats and go all in and become the best version of yourself, then shoot me a message and let's see what you are truly capable of. Until then.